Okay, can you hear me now? Should be able to hear me now, I hope. The sound is coming through OBS, so... Although on my screen it did that previously as well, so... Okay, it seems to be working, nice. The problem with the stream actually being a little bit behind reality, you know? Okay, back to the game then. I'm gonna play this with controller because I think the game looks like it's suited for controller. So there we go. I'm gonna. What does the screen seem so? Okay. New game. Story is in normal. Yeah. I'm not looking for a challenge in this game really, so we're just gonna play with on normal here. Now, for those who doesn't know, this is Banishers: Ghost of New Eden, and it's a story-driven kind of ghost story action game. Third-person combat with supernatural effects like magic and ghosts and other things.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Dreamed of
Developed by
clouds.
Don't Nod.
Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
Irish? He sounded Irish.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning
really
of
love
memory,
this
banishers
way
have
of
fought
telling
to sever those
things.
ties.
Looks really nice.
Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
So it is Scottish.
London wasn't much better.
Yes.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
I'm not 100% sure what my settings on graphics are here. I think they are a mix of high and medium, maybe. But it looks really nice though.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I weary of long boring...
I'm gonna check the settings for that real quickly here. Gameplay, video, borderless, blah 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 blah. Here we have. Oh, low on view distance quality. We should have at least have that to medium. I think I should be able to shadows. I mean, I should be able to have it on medium at least. Seriously. Motion blur. Oh god, I hate motion blur. Okay, now.
Sea voyages to grim faraway lands.
I mean, I'm
I
still at
can't remember
72
the last
FPS,
time we
which
did
is my
something else
max
than
because I
work.
set it to that
After
because
this, we should set
it was at
sail
48 at the
somewhere
start, but I
warm
felt
and safe.
that was way too low.
The
So
dead don't linger.
excuse me.
No such place.
So I
But it's not
cranked
a
it up
bad
a little
idea.
bit, but only one step. But you know, I gotta search my surroundings. You know, sprinting on that, attacking on. Shit! What did I do? I think I used a health potion. Okay, I'll be fine. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. So FYI, X is not the button to
Have I
attack.
mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the
FYI.
first time, but I don't disagree.
I think I'm gonna keep my webcam up in that corner though, because there's nothing in that corner right now, so that's nice. Okay.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the
Oh,
rotten,
and
falling
the
down house.
developers or the traders and all that have really told you already pretty much what's gonna happen between these two, and I don't want to spoil anything.
Looks steady
so
enough.
I'm just gonna keep going with the story here. Are those tattoos or are those like stars?
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices. I can break my way through here.
The animations for those things are really quick. Can I lock on? Yeah. Dodging on B, heavy attack.
Well,
okay.
you tried.
I jump? Nope.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
I gotta say, I'm surprised that there's no button prompt for when you walk up to one of these. Like, there's nothing. The game doesn't tell you. It told me once, but and then like more showed me. But it doesn't do it again. That's surprising. Leather. Will there be crafting in this game? Not sure. Why not?
Ah, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Very dark.
Down you go. Time to leave for good.
Nice area damage. Oh, they dropped something. Spectral dust. Oh, that was not a drop.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Wonder, is there a block? Yep. I kind of want to press LT, but I'm not sure what's that gonna do. Who knows what happens? I won't press it. Nothing happened. Good thing that. Oh. Combat is simple, but I like it so far. I mean, I've killed like 8 enemies, but yeah.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
If Charles still alive. I can't remember what Charles Davenport was famous for. I recognize the name, but I can't really
the
tell.
town selectmen sitting on their asses.
Isn't that what selectmen
Charles
do?
Davenport.
When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Oops. Can I go over? Nope. Ah. Nice skybox. Really ominous and scary. I like the lighting in the game too. Really
Not the
nice.
busiest stables
Really
I've ever
sets the
seen.
mood
No
for the whole
ostler and no horses.
ghosts and
This
supernatural.
town is less and less welcoming by the second.
New Eden Town. Now it's more like New Ghost Town.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Every quaint little town just has to have an...
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Could that area investigation thing disappear? Thank you. There's a human. Well, maybe a human, I don't know.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor. And you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then.
Decent voice acting. I got no real complaints. I like that the inside seems to be really decorated as well, not just like windows that are barricaded or anything like that. That's gonna keep you from looking inside houses, even if you can't walk in, because it doesn't look like I can. No food here. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Moving on. How about beer?
Get out of my way.
Well, this town is bigger than I expected. I expected a small village or something, but this is
No fire starts on its own.
almost like a real
Not
town.
in this cold.
Something must have given it a helping hand.
Do ghosts start fires? Piece of 8. Why was there leather on a hook? Just out of curiosity. It's Ooh, a chest. Looky here! Pyrite, pieces of 8 leather. Move it! Move it or lose it! Oh, by the way, speaking of nothing, I realized while typing out the title of the game in the title of the this stream that
You'll be the Banishers
Banishers
then.
goes to New
Come
Eden.
too late.
If you
I'm sorry.
put that in
But if poor
acronyms,
Minister
just
Davenport
letters, it
mentioned your
says
names,
Bgone.
I have forgotten them.
Not B-E gone, but
Ante
B
Duarte.
as the letter B
This
and then
fellow
gone.
here is Red McGrath.
Bgone.
Of course.
That can't be a coincidence.
I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
What are you doing out here?
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy from Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
You may have your time back.
Well, thank...
You may have your time back, right? That's a weird way of putting it, but I kind of like it. Is
There's
that
the
the
inn.
Inden? Yes, that's the one with the lights on.
Great.
Sets the tone.
Really does. Yes, I know I'm kind of wasting time just running around this place, but you know, I want to see things, discover things.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Is there a map? Oh yes, there is. That's some kind of house. Probably a church. Wait, I can probably see it from here. Well, not clearly. That looks like a bounty board.
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Cemetery closed. Could that be the meeting house then? Okay, the hitboxes here are really big for characters. well, not maybe hitbox, but grinding boxes, or whatever I should call it.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now,
Tia Duarte.
where's Charles?
Sounds
Minister
French.
Davenport said help was on its way. I assume...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band.
no one with a
This here
mustache
is
like
thick-skinned
that is a
Newsmith.
good guy.
We're the selectmen.
What's
I'm just
left
saying.
of us?
It's
Why is Charles not here?
it's true. It's truth. No one with a mustache like that is ever a
We're
good guy.
sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the
I
dock.
don't know, but something about his
I
mouth
offered Charles a
movements are a
home
little
with a
bit
view
weird at
across a
times.
pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet,
And that's why it's winter in June.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Why is town?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who, though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extra.
Those who left.
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the...
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away sometime. If we do not resolve this situation quickly...
You're a demon.
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the...
Perhaps we make...
Please do, madam, for I would be on...
Thank you.
Then I wish you... By my instruction, a room is prepared for you, and I'll be here if...
Okay. I wonder if I can... I'm gonna check out... Let's go to video, and then... Is there a higher than... Very high? Okay, yeah, can't change the textures right now, but I love going around people's things and just reading their letters and whatever else I can find. Why can't I get a room here? This can't be full, can it? Love stealing coins from random boxes too. That's fun.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
A little bit annoying those tips or tutorial things don't come up.
You've done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though,
The French and
that's
other
a whole
monsters.
different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military.
I'll take that as a gentle jab.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
We'll be back.
I'll be here.
Okay, shall we
We
go
should
on
go
with
to
the story
Esther.
then?
I think the governor said
I
that
kind of
we
want to
start
also
off
want to
with
get the story moving right now because I want to unlock some new, I don't know, moves, things, abilities, whatever. I mean, I can always play the game another time, I guess. Wow, she looks like she's a ghost.
Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have...
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles doesn't...
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here.
Ow.
He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical.
Still, good to know our patron has someone. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just... sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
We'll take a look.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
Hint.
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
I didn't know Elnor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Wonder if I've encountered the Davenport name in another game. There's a lot of letters.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Okay.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Pangea? Nope, sorry. It's a world map, alright. Todd für die Toten. Die Toten. Okay. A cult book, apparently. So my character doesn't comment on the fact that Charles Starr thinks it's witches here? That seems weird.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
That one has a golden ring around it, so I guess that's important.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened? I'd always let my mind wander. Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Haunting cases. That's interesting. Could we have multiple? Can I have? Will I be able to have multiple of those cases?
Esther,
How may I help?
with all that's happened,
This all just one more nightmare from which I...
it seems so now.
Was there something I should have done differently?
None of this is your
I do not want to believe he is gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams. That it had a use for us. But... Now in my sleep I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
We must make our way.
Please be careful.
I like how the conversation actually progressed with what I had
What will you do
unlocked
for my
in the
Charles?
story.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then We'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Big doors.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Run, run, run! Run
A
for...
wisp.
Oh, what's that?
So close to town.
A wisp? I should have figured.
Where are you leading me? More of you? Well, you tried.
Can I... What? Oh, I can parry. Come on. I can parry, come on.
Doing so well. No one is safe here.
Those blue ones weren't easy to parry. Oh, pain rings. Okay.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it. If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
This time it told me that I could press A to go down. can't jump over.
There should be seashore candle near the water. Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic? I could beat you in my sleep.
There it is.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you. Many dead in more recent years.
More mushroom or fungus. I wonder if this ring thing that's keep loading is this quest. I wonder what the scourge is. Sheesh.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Begone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
Cool.
I am everything you've ever feared.
Such
Begone!
well,
You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
well, I think you will know what killed Davenport.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it? The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then. Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
Spooky.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Is it raining or is it something else? I could swear there's something appearing in her clothes.
Here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
Isn't that obvious?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There was no...
We'll banish it, Red and I.
We won't. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too...
Your death pains us greatly.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it.
They vanished. In the days before my death. If you find them, read them carefully.
Do you know how this curse began?
A super ghost!
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So?
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Noticed someone else. I felt her gaze. My heart, the spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man, and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And
I think that
save
was one of the
yourselves.
mechanics they talked about in trailers,
Save
like
them all.
ascend and banish. Like two different things. Can't remember exactly what they are, but I do know that this game has a lot of
I'll walk
different.
Esther home.
I think it has multiple endings.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
Five different endings. Gonna take a lot of playing. I don't have any. I don't think I've read any. How many hours this game takes? So.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
I'll escort you home. I'm just gonna look for loot. Okay. So you basically had a back door to the cemetery.
Sorry.
Why didn't I get to
I'll
take
miss
that
him.
path?
Dearly.
Seriously.
Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Of course, I had to take the long path to the cemetery. Nice place.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure
This chair
to
is
those who
falling
don't.
apart, piece by piece.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me?
So that's the difference between
Bgone.
banishing and
You'll not
sending.
escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be how did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Speaking of nightmares,
And here, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
And we're on to playing with him now. Okay. So there's sorcerers in this game too? Or in this world? Hmm.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Something's
there?
wrong.
Antea?
This town has a weird aura feeling about it right now.
Why would you go up there alone? I'm open. Antea! Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you?
And if you have, would you tell me about it?
You're the boss and all. You could have included me.
I can just run through the barrels. Oh. I gotta say, parrying doesn't seem to be easy with this. I'm way too early.
Three blind mice. See how they run, see how they run, see how they run, see how they run. Three blind mice, three blind mice. Run, see how they run.
Say the feel, it has a really spooky atmosphere here, like the voice.
See how they run, see how they.
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea, you hurt? Where are you?
I'm gonna guess that's not Antea, but I don't know.
I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
The white lady. Or whatever I mean.
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hellscape. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Oh. She does not handle rejections. Not well.
Antea!
You too will be consumed.
We only wish to speak with you.
Betrayer! I believe you failed. Again!
We are not your enemy.
You will suffer like I did!
We only wish to speak with you.
Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal.
Well,
I
she
offer you
was
a
wrong in
trade.
another
He
life.
stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Well, that was easy. for her. Okay, I have to say I don't like that. I mean, she's supposed to be a really good Banisher.
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
Shouldn't I have died from the fall?
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart.
Oh, she dropped it in the ocean.
The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Cool.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Who is the mysterious rescuer?
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
I don't like that haircut. It's way too modern. Or maybe the modern haircut is too old.
Who are you?
But
I
don't
feel
know.
like
That-
we've met.
That haircut. Ugh.
I'm sure we have not.
Sheesh. Nope. I
I
don't
feel
like
like
it.
I know you forever. But do I?
Looks ridiculous.
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Which?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
What am I to do now?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
This isn't what I want.
No one gets what they want. You get what comes. And if you survive, you get changed by it. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God. What?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why'd you pull me from the water?
I have no business with you, but my mistress does. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
Yep.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands... You
Why
may
can't
think
she
you're
help
done
me
with
on
your
my way?
ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya Marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
Okay. So why do I need to turn around for that?
The hell?
Is it a trade secret or how you disappear? Or is it just to be more mysterious? Like the Phantom. Batman. I'm Batman.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it. Where am I?
On the beach. Not much here. What's that? No? Through the water? No? Oh, phone mode. Of course there's a phone mode. Well, I knew there was a phone mode, but of course there's a fast mode. What's that? Oh, fuck it. Hmm. Yes, load a new area.
Damn it.
Thank you.
What am I doing here? fella, now's not the time.
So, not normal dogs.
Come on, you mongrels!
What in the hell am I doing?
Evolution? Nope. Chronicles? Nope. Inventory? Nope. Haunting cases? Probably not. I guess I have to wait then. Or maybe there's a skill tree in this menu? No.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
Chest! Woohoo! Okay. Was it just me or did that climbing look a bit weird? Right.
Away with you!
Without taking damage, oh yeah. Why am I always carrying a torch? Is the torch special in some way?
God, what is happening? What? Antea?
I did not find more of that. I don't know, something about those movements when you climb look just a little bit weird. Might be my tired eyes, but I don't know.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
I think it's too quick. That's what throws me off.
Antea?
But
Call
yeah,
me to
I'd
you.
rather it be quick than slow, honestly.
Where am I?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm here. Lead me to you.
Spectres. Here.
Antea, are you there? Right here, my love, right here. Tis you. No!
I have you.
You have me.
Come.
No, don't go.
I'm here. Follow me.
Where are you going?
Over here. I have you.
I'm right here. Where are you?
Where have you gone?
Antea!
I'm glad that the characters are moving quickly over ledges and through cracks and all that, and climbing. I really appreciate that. Now it's dark here. Gotta love the atmosphere in this game, I have to say.
You seem weak. You need rest.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How could I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost. Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me.
I'm guessing she needs the essence to, like, what, live? Or get physical? I don't know.
I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
And with a few more words?
Angry, frustrated, useless. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless, lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
Interesting.
I think we should go back to New Eden Town.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot untear. So you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe we could consider it. I mean, if there's...
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve, witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go.
I will.
Rest. You need it.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. What has a lot of decosh? Oh wait, that's health. Wait, I can't. Can I choose that? Hmm. Can I only have one of those activated? I can only have one of them. Okay, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Hmm. It's a bit creepy that she's watching me sleep. I gotta be honest. I know she's a ghost, but still.
On to New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions, going for the basics.
We'll manage. Together. What the hell happened here?
Well, if you're gonna play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
I can imagine.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
Whoa. Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Are those webs made of spectral stains?
Let me.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Very seamless. I like it.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Handy. Handy dandy.
Bloody mongrel!
We can fight them together.
Try this on!
We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were. I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
This is fine, this is fine. Okay. That map didn't do much here. I kind of want to continue this way because if I go down there I won't be able to get up again, so continue this way first, I feel. Climb, climb, climb! The World of the Dead is surprisingly colorful.
That Spectre. It's heading for that corpse. I can help.
You're on your own.
Have some of that! Down, boy.
I'm right here, you know.
The whole region's crawling with spectres. It's not just New Edentown. What happened here for the veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
Do I wanna go down there now? Ah. I'm just gonna continue this path. Almost time to end this stream, I feel. Oh, what the? Oh, she flew up.
Hunting gear. There might be a lodge nearby.
You took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to, for both of us.
Antea, will people be able to tell I'm haunted?
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us Banishers.
Wonder what happened to the trappers around here.
The woods are swarmed with spectres. Hopefully, they left.
I want a good place to end this on, but guess for now we're just gonna continue on.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason. I think I see a crossing. Over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me. Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
Interesting. Nice. I like that. They had that in Star Wars Jedi Survivor too. I like that mechanic. Knowing, oh, I can't go through here now, but maybe later.
Bad news. The bridge is out.
Then we'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
I've strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it. I've strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it. Well, and up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
I have another in sight. Oh, they do look annoyed. Call on me. I'm right here, you know.
And I just used you.
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
Looks like a nice place. Inviting. Smelly.
Ben, you're back. Beg pardon. Thought you was someone else. You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
Kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCreath. I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
When is he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad thing. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find...
Where did you...
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said.
What is important to...
Aye?
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That... And the fog. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
He's lost his nerve. Or a ghost has taken it from him.
What are you doing here?
The woods are kind to them as knows 'em. We hunt, but game's been scarce. When even the wolves are starving,
How long?
Dunno, and I'm not alone. God is with me in the...
Another time. You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping.
Marked by ghosts. Haunted.
One nightmare. Always a...
Would you care to...
No!
Get some rest.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We make do.
He's not fussy. His meat is crawling.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
Gee, wonder what I should use that for.
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Doesn't work.
He's so confused. I doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe he was always alone. Maybe Ben is made up.
That's a nice looking chest.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher rule number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way. Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it. You might be able to drop down from here.
Well, I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry. It'll affect your other senses too.
Yay.
Oh, this quick mist is thicker than a Scots dragoon. The smell's almost as bad. Wait, that's better. And a little terrifying. Who's that?
I could show you the way. Just saying. Do you see that? It looks like the fog is coming from those odd-looking stalagmites. Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
Got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
It's getting pretty late. Okay, don't take that path. Hmm. It says down there. So what am I supposed to do down there? Oh, totally missed that one.
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
I raise for now the Veil of Shadows. I can't. I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you. I hate you!
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
Is Jacob delusional? Did he really forget what he did?
Maybe his guilt got the better of his reason. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Oh, a shite on a short stick. Bloody hell. Lad's been torn to pieces. No, wait.
Doesn't that look
He's
that
been
torn?
carved with a knife. For his meat.
Still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Jacob was eating meat.
Jacob was eating Ben.
Poor, desperate, starving boys.
Sometimes you must do what it takes to survive.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised what happened between, or happened there. I mean, it's a pretty standard quest. No, well, not quest, but story, I would say.
Ask for help if you need it. They're vexed now. Almost there. Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
Poor lad.
His food is the meat of the matter.
I tell you, that's horrible. Never heard a worse pun. I like it. I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all. Come on, let's talk to Ben. With the right words of power, our ghost will be encouraged to come.
You're not Jacob. Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
A Scot. You?
Antea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
We thought him lost, in mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became... 'cause I was thinking...
You tried...
I tried and failed. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous.
Jacob said you both had...
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth.
How long?
Some winters now. But this one...
The conversation can be
It never
very
ends.
very long,
No
but
way out.
I like the
No
voice
way
acting
in.
in the game. It's
And
really
when
nice.
things changed, we got stuck.
What do you want?
I seek no vengeance.
Why do you not confront him?
I did. He thought me alive. He showed me steak he'd scavenged. He was so proud. He offered me a share. He needs to face the truth. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, but...
I'm sorry. Despair can drive a good man to a bad place.
God only visits hardship upon us because he...
Thank you, Benedict.
Perhaps we shall.
Jacob must confess.
I fear the truth will break him. Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk.
What?
Come on.
If something's happened...
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But I... No. I would never.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me, what happened on that cliff top?
I was tired. So tired. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to.
So you made it stop. Do you remember now?
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry when I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless. The whispers said, it was him or me, him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better. I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help. We both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die.
Whoops. Paused. How did I pause? Sorry.
You struck first, and here we are.
Very nice details
Do
on
you
their characters'
forgive
head
me?
wound there. And the blood and all that.
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path...
Jacob is ready to die.
The others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill to be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Benedict Stoughton. In the face of life's inexplicable hardships, at times to stay alive, we must do terrible things. In his despair, your best friend stole your life. Then he compounded his sin. He fed on your flesh. Confessing his sins, he offered to forfeit his life. He has told the truth. You may go in peace.
We were trapped. The snare was set to kill us slow. Jacob, my friend, my only friend. I forgive all. I forgive everything.
Nicely animated.
It's over, Jacob. Ben's gone for good.
Ben's been gone a long time. I know that now. I need to give him his last rites. Please. I need to be alone.
It's over. The tie will sustain me a little longer.
Jacob, would you mind if I rest inside a while?
Suit yourself.
No more maggots. Ben is gone for good.
Okay, there are some interesting things in the skill trees, but nothing that really stands out. But this leap thing is quite interesting, I have to say. All right.
That man killed and ate his friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Just like you.
Just like me.
How do you feel?
I feel trapped. Locked into with it, I'd not so fast decay. With it, I'd not so quickly become one of those stupid bloody specters.
We made the right choice. We made it together.
When I ascend, we'll be separated. For the rest of your life. Maybe for the rest of eternity. Never again shall we stand side by side. This week.
That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets. For soon, you'll release me. I'll have my assent.
I hardly want to let you go.
I know, but you must.
Oh, long cutscenes.
I am a shadow, caged and fading.
But it is an interesting story.
Still you.
Jacob Lynn's essence called to me. I knew it wrong, but I desired it. There lies perdition. For both of us. I cannot abide what
I have to skip it because seriously, it's yeah. I like the cutscenes, I like the story, but I felt that rambling was just gonna go on and on and on. But this is a good place to save. I have to say that, yes. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream, and that's gonna be it for me for this day, I say. Oh. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, folks. It's an interesting game with an interesting story and good characters, I would say. Good characters, good voice acting. I like it so far, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. As for how much I will play it, I honestly don't know. These kind of story-driven games tend to take me longer than you would expect. I guess I don't get invested in it like in them like I should be, but I really like this one. I'm gonna stick with it. It's gonna be interesting to see how this story develops. I've been Swip92, have a great life, and I hope to see you in future videos. Bye bye! Woo!